So congrats to that. And before we get to the break and come back with, and if you have any questions as well, if you guys have questions for Missouri Highway Patrolman Dallas Thompson, let us know. Dallas is great with all of that stuff. Robert Peterball did say this regarding Vic. Are you guys going to talk about the 9 GOP congressmen that voted against banning Russia sanctions? Robert said, if we are at war with another country, then Congress needs to declare it. Until that declaration, I would also vote against banning trade. As a citizen, you can vote with your wallet and you can boycott whatever you want. So there's a rebuttal to what we had there. All right, as always, we cover a lot of topics. We keep it real, and we'll come back with more. Angela, how you feeling? Okay. She hasn't woke up yet. It's 8:22. The sun's not shining, but we've had 5 or 6 days of sun. So we'll do with what we did with today. It's a Friday. It's March 18th. Let's have some fun. Let's keep it going. Back with more Edge right after this. Chris Knight's here. Angela Sharp and Vic Faust to Fox 2.
Morning traffic.
Happy Friday to you. It's been messy out there because of the rain, but we're finally catching a bit of a break as far as crashes go. No major issues out there on interstates in St. Charles County. In fact, 70 and 64 look okay at this hour. Police do remain on the scene of an early morning crash. That's 44 eastbound near Antire. Traffic is slow back to 109. And a new crash just reported in the past 10 minutes or so. That one 70 eastbound past Jennings Station Road. The left lane currently closed off to traffic. Watch for stalled vehicles 70 eastbound before 370 and another stall 270 eastbound before 367. At Fox 2's Molly Rose, that's your Edge Morning Traffic.
The Edge Morning Show.
I never miss it.
Shop local with Revolution Mattress in O'Fallon. When you come in, you talk to the owners, Kevin and Lisa. No high pressure and no salesperson stalking you through the store. Kevin and Lisa will help you pick out the perfect mattress for your body and sleep position. Most of their products are made in America with a 10-year non-prorated warranty. See why Revolution Mattress has 5-star ratings on Google and Facebook reviews. Revolution Mattress, locally owned on Main Street in O'Fallon.
You are an electric vehicle. It's true. Electricity powers your heart. Want to feel your heartbeat faster? Drive an electric car. Made by Nissan, a company whose EVs have gone 5 billion miles. Built for every driveway, every highway, and every speedway. And where the loudest sound is the beat of your electric heart. Nissan. Electric cars for electric drivers. 5 billion miles driven by Leaf owners globally since 2010.
You work from home, and now home can be anywhere you want with an RV from Bill Thomas Camper Sales. RV travel is the ultimate social distancing for your family, and you know what you have with you and where it's been. For 55 years locally, family-owned, Bill Thomas Camper Sales has had the highest quality for every budget, and they have guidelines in place for your safe shopping experience. Travel in comfort and safety with a visit to Bill Thomas Camper Sales in Wentzville. For details, hours, and directions, go to btcamper.com.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like you're going 100 miles an hour, barely keeping up. But to cruise through challenges, you need someone who's right there with you. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice you need to get past whatever's in front of you and get where you want to go. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
Hi, this is Conrad Bellman at Bellman's Carnection in St. Peters. Carnection means selection. We have over 150 cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and vans. All these vehicles are at our top quality dealership, along with our state-of-the-art service department, as open to the public. Easy to get to, right at the corner of I-70 and 370 in beautiful St. Peters, Carnection always means selection. Open 24/7 online at carnection.com.
Do you want the best for your car? Then fill up with premium at Circle K. Circle K Premium is our best fuel with double the cleaning detergent, protecting your engine from corrosion and damage so it can work at its best. And that, my friend, increases your mileage for more cha-ching in your pocket. Plus, when you fill up with premium at Circle K, you can save up to 20 cents per gallon. Offer valid Thursdays or Fridays at participating stores. For details, visit CircleK.com. Circle K. How convenient.
Now, back to the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. You're listening to The Edge with Chris Knight, Angela Sharp. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. Hey, coming up at 9:30 today, we're going to do before and after pics, talk about my hair growth after my hair surgery and everything that went with it. We're taking your calls at 636-695-2915. We're also going to have more Biden sound, unfortunately, what he said about the Irish race yesterday. We'll also take your calls at 636-695-2915. We'll get into what's happening in Russia. The airstrikes continue, the assault, the invasion continues, and go figure, the United States, Biden getting ready for a call with China's president, and in the midst of all that, another country is now with China, blaming NATO, backing what Russia is doing, South Africa. Go figure. South Africa now joining that trio almost of China and Russia, where they refuse to say that it's Russia's fault, but blaming NATO. But we welcome you back. Chris Knight's here. Angela Sharp. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. I think I saw Eric walk in. Yes, he did. We jump right in with Dallas Thompson of the Missouri Highway Patrol. Dallas, always great to talk to you. Unfortunately, it's not the best of circumstances. How have you been? How's things been on the highways, the roads?
We're good. Been busy lately. This morning we got a little bit of rain, so the roads are a little wet. So there's a few slick spots that some people are seeing out on their roadways. But all in all, it's not been too terrible.
Yeah, and we know people in Missouri, when it gets wet, can't drive. We do know that, whether it's rain or whether it's snow. The first thing to talk about today is, and it really can't be debated, men and women, officers, seem to me like they were getting shot more and unfortunately dying more. Just in the last week, 3 more officers dead from just by trying to answer calls, doing their job. 2 in Joplin, a third was shot in the Joplin incident. And then yesterday, another officer dies in Bonne Terre, and then another one shot. Can you kind of put this into perspective of what's going on, what you see, the whole mentality of dealing with a situation like this?
Every one of these situations are different. Some might be, drug related. Some might just be they're just bad people that has no respect for life or themselves. So it's really hard to put into perspective of one general cause for what causes people to think it's all right to shoot another individual, whether they're a friend, coworker, police officer, no matter who they are. Just seems to be like no regard for human life with some folks. Very sad situation yesterday morning in Bonne Terre. Like you said, these officers were just responding to a disturbance call, something they do routinely. A lot of times just a noise complaint. They go and check on it, have people turn down the music or stop arguing or whatever, and they, solve the issue there and never have to return. Then you had, yesterday, we're still investigating that one, so we don't really have much details of what this individual's problems was or issues was. But, they just approached the door, and the man exits the door firing a handgun at him. So, these officers are putting themselves in a dangerous situation already and not expecting someone to just come out firing a weapon.
Are they wearing, like, the vest, the Kevlar vest?
Yes, absolutely. Both those officers yesterday both had their bulletproof vests on. The one that died, the bullet, I believe, went just above the vest where it missed it.
Oh.
And then the second officer was shot in the leg. So, the Kevlar doesn't help you anywhere there.
Just above the vest.
The vest covers a big portion of your torso, but you get up around your shoulders and a few inches below your neckline, that is not covered.
And that's where he was shot, and that cost him his life.
Correct.
Damn.
Correct.
It seems like we should be more pissed off about this. It seems like this conversation is way too passive.
No, you're right.
I'm just tired of it. But let's get back to St. Louis. A very peaceful ride down Highway 70. We just get report after report of these random shootings on the highway. There's an uptick in that, isn't there?
Most on Highway 70, but they happen on 170 and other roads too, as Dallas will say.
Yeah, and it seems like is there an uptick in there? You guys just kind of, is it like, well, you know what? It's people bring guns in the car and they shoot at each other, or what's the attitude like?
Yeah, I don't know if there's an uptick like recently, but within the last 2 or 3 years, we've responded to more calls for things like this. Some of them, again, is this drug related? Is this gang related? Do the individuals know each other and have a problem with one another? Sometimes it's hard to tell because the shooting person doesn't stick around to tell us, and we don't have much details to go on to go find them.
Okay, so let me ask you this,
again,
Dallas.
It's just a disregard for human life and why someone would be shooting at another person.
It seems like we have the technology to put some serious high-definition cameras on the highways and be able to use.
That would be great.
You know what I mean? It's like it seems like there needs to be some deterrent. It seems like we're responding to stuff that we don't know how to solve. What is the solution for that? Because everybody on this show calls me old because I remember days when people didn't shoot each other on the highway. What is the future of driving in St. Louis? Are we going to have some kind of deterrence, or will we have monitoring? What will we be doing?
Well, as far as what the Highway Patrol is going to do, we're going to try to step up some enforcement in those areas, try to be more visible. Hopefully that will deter people from engaging in that type of activity. We're going to do enforcement projects where we're going to saturate areas at certain times of the day and night. Just try to have that police presence there. Maybe that'll deter people from doing that on the highway and keep our motorists safe. But as far as cameras, that would be a great tool to have. MoDOT has their guide cameras. They're not the greatest quality, but they work for what they're used for. But to put in high-quality, high-definition cameras that record stuff, that's going to take a lot of money.
Yeah.
So where do you get that money at?
Oh, the Rams. We just sold the Rams.
Yeah, I already knew.
Maybe we can use some of that money. Crocky will pay for it.
Some other program. Hey, you know what? Speaking of the cameras, which Eric brings up about cameras, Dallas, have you seen what St. Louis County has done at least 3 times in the last few months by now using the body cameras from the officers who are going to scenes and putting together video to go along with those paper reports to actually show people what the hell happened in officer-related shootings and shootings that ended up becoming deaths with the suspects, because it is now showing.
Cameras are.
It's amazing. Is there any reason we should never have body cameras on officers?
Well, I think nowadays with the times the way they are, and we're seeing this increase of officers involved in shootings or just any kind of use of force, those cameras can be a great tool that can clear that officer to make sure that they was doing their job properly, and then it also reinforces what that officer is saying, what caused them to do what they did. We get people, call and complain on troopers often, that trooper did this on a traffic stop, or trooper said this to me on a traffic stop. And we can go back and review that camera and the video footage and say, no, ma'am, that is not true. So that helps clear a lot of officers and our troopers from any kind of misconduct complaints. So, with the technology being there and more departments utilizing it, I think that could be a useful tool.
I agree.
Man,
I've always
totally
been
agree.
on it 100.
Yeah.
And there's still people who are going, no, the police put it together. It's not really what happened. Yeah, okay, whatever. We're watching the video, and it's blowing my mind the detail that we're now seeing from what's happening in regards to what people deal with.
Yeah, but again, with those cameras comes a cost to purchase those cameras.
Yeah, so what?
So a lot of your smaller departments may not have the budget or the money to be able to purchase those. And then once you purchase the cameras, you also have to have a storage facility for all that footage that you're recording. and that's got to be able to be saved for a certain period of time. So there's a lot of cost that goes into that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we hate to think that everything in our job and everything we do in our lives boils down to just money, but that's a sad fact of it.
Unfortunately, the criminals have made it to the point where we have to spend the money. That's what sucks, is that the crime in this area is getting so bad that we have to start doing things to protect you guys and protect the story. And not to mention, you guys are taking the brunt of the fire now. It's not the criminals. It's not the Michael Browns of the world anymore. You guys, I agree with Vic. We need to invest in this footage. So whatever it takes.
We're for anything that's going to help our officers to be safe and to clear us of those complaints of wrongdoing.
Yes, absolutely.
No, and we need it. Hey, Dallas, can you give us any details of what happened with this major accident yesterday down in southeast Missouri, Charleston, Cape Girardeau area? Because I
don't have many details on that other than what I've kind of read as out of a different troop that comes out of our Troop E out of Poplar Bluff. So I wasn't privy to
What
a whole lot
have
of the
you
details.
heard with that?
But it sounds like it was a foggy morning, and there might have been a couple of cars that crashed, and it kind of was a residual chain effect incident just from the heavy fog, dense fog in the area. But other than that, I don't have much details about anything else.
Yeah. We were told that as of last night at around 7 p.m. This happened yesterday morning around 9:30. Last night at 7 o'clock, we were told that they still hadn't cleared the accident.
Oh, my God.
Because it was multiple tractor trailers. That's what I was trying to get your perspective. If you've seen anything like that or what goes into something like that. I mean, I was hit.
When you have that many vehicles and you have that many commercial motor vehicles, then you couple in, fatalities involved, that's going to be a very technical investigation that we're going to have to perform. So our crash reconstruction team is going to come out there. They're going to have to basically reconstruct that whole crash scene and try to piece it all back together. Where was this vehicle? Where was that vehicle? What caused this person not to see that person? They're going to fly it with drones and get video footage from above and try to just piece all this back together. So it's very technical. And then they got to look at the a lot of the vehicles may have those little black boxes in them, if you will, where we can download how fast was this car going. So very technical investigation these guys are doing, especially on scene. It just takes, we have a two-vehicle fatality here. It might take 4 or 5 hours to do a crash reconstruction. But if you have that many vehicles involved on a stretch of highway, it could take several hours.
You bring up a great point. You bring up a great point. I've been noticing a lot of tractor trailers in ditches lately, and I mean in my own backyard. Is that you think the reason is because we are hiring truckers that they're not prepared to be on the highway? And I'm not.
Well, that's a whole nother.
Well,
you're right.
This is just a. Yeah, I mean, this is you can answer.
I mean, 6 people died yesterday too. By the way,
exactly.
Yeah.
So, do you think that it's because we have this supply chain problem? We need more truckers, and maybe we're not hiring people that are quite ready to be on the road.
Well, that's a possibility. I don't know. I don't have any data to back up anything there. But yeah, you're right. We're hiring younger troopers or younger drivers because there's the need for them. So they've lowered the age a little bit for them to be able to drive certain types of vehicles. So maybe that's taken into account. Maybe it's just some folks that wasn't the best drivers in a passenger vehicle, and now you're giving them a tractor trailer and 80,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of responsibility goes there.
But
and,
we don't know, Eric.
No, I didn't say anything. I'm not claiming anything.
But it was foggy yesterday.
Yeah.
So we don't know if the tractor trailer caused it or another crash.
Right.
Because you'll hear tractor trailer drivers go, listen, people are driving more crazy than they ever have, zooming in and out of lanes, thinking that we can just stop on a dime because they pull in front of us or they try to stop in front of us.
Sure, I understand. And I'm not trying to
blame
blame anything. I'm not.
Yeah, this one they had over 30 vehicles involved.
It's unbelievable. I
mean,
saw it.
We can't lay blame on the tractor trailer drivers. We're just not sure.
Right
now until we get our all piece back together.
Right. Can I give you a pothole report?
Sure.
Oh, does the Missouri Highway Patrol fill potholes now too?
No, and will you guys pay for my repairs on my car? Not you, but DOT. If you have any phone numbers over there, I can call because I'll tell you what. We have to. I mean, it's no one's fault. We had snow. We had people trying to remove said snow. But there are so many potholes on the highways on Missouri's roads right now.
Go to Michigan or
go
Minnesota.
to Michigan. Okay.
I do know that MoDOT has been out working on a lot of those in different areas.
Yeah.
Trying to fix those. Right after that last snow, I know they were setting up work zones in certain areas. But yeah, you're correct. There's several roadways that's got several potholes and cracks that need some repair. But I know I have seen them out working, so I know they do have a list that they're trying to get to as quickly as possible.
There was one by the airport that needed a ladder to get down. It was so bad. It was horrible, Dallas.
Hey, Dallas, did you hear about this other incident that happened yesterday with a 13-year-old driving a pickup truck in Texas?
Down in Texas, yes. Was a 9 other team, like a golf team or something?
Yes.
Wow.
Nine people died. A 13-year-old took a pickup truck out, and he struck.
That's a shame right there.
He struck a van. It happened in Texas. 9 people died, including 6 members of a college golf team and their coach.
Right.
It just does this happen where little kids, get in cars and start driving around?
We'll work a crash with someone that's below the age of 16 that took a joyride in mom or dad's vehicle. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Fortunately for us, I can't remember one where we've had one where someone was caused a crash such as this nature. Fortunately here, but you get an inexperienced driver behind the wheel that doesn't know the controls of a vehicle and how the gas and brakes work. Bad things like that can happen.
Unbelievable. Well, yeah. I don't know what's going on. Just a real quick comment. Crime from St. Louis to St. Charles just got a bizarre posting in my community in Wentzville saying that there have been spotted kids again coming from St. Louis and wreaking havoc on cars and garages and all that. Do you have any update on kind of that flow of crime from St. Louis to St. Charles or South St. Louis or wherever? Is there any change on that, or is it an uptick in that, or is it getting better? What's the latest?
I really don't know if there's a change in that or not. That's something that I don't get to get involved with a whole lot. We've got a group of troopers that's with an auto theft task force that's working up in those areas with St. Louis City, St. Louis County, St. Charles to try to combat some auto theft. But as far as the numbers up or down, I don't have any data on that.
Hey, before we let you go this morning, anything else you want to touch upon, let people know about, inform us, things to be looking ahead to?
Well, I think next month is Work Zone Awareness Month. So there's going to be a lot of enforcement operations we're going to be having in our work zones. MoDOT's going to be doing a lot of projects coming up here in the next couple months. So we want people to remember that as they see those emergency lights on the shoulders of the road, or those MoDOT workers or whoever the workers are on the side of the roads with those lights on, to slow down and move over and let those workers have a safe work environment so they can go home at the end of the day to their families as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes sense. Dallas, we appreciate it. Pam says that she thinks she's noticed police beginning to pull over cars again more and more. Do you notice that, or has it still been the same as it has been over the last year or so?
Well, no, I think more and more we are. I mean, there's more and more traffic out on the roadways now. For a long time with COVID, we didn't see as much traffic, but the last year especially, we've been getting that increase in traffic again. Things are about back to normal. So, yeah, that just makes sense. You're going to see more vehicles on the side of the road with their lights on, and that's a good thing. That's right. Our troopers are out working and being visible and trying to do our best to make our roadways a little safer.
Well, we appreciate it. Dallas Thompson, Missouri State Highway Patrol. Dallas, have a terrific weekend. God bless you, all the men and women of the Missouri Highway Patrol. We appreciate what you do.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
All right. Friend of the show, Dallas Thompson, jumping in.
I'm dead
Eric,
serious about those potholes.
You need to call MoDOT. You don't.
Well, they talk to each other. You would
Missouri
think.
is doing what they can with potholes. They just Missouri is not a great situation when it comes to potholes.
It used to be.
Because we don't know what the hell we're doing.
No, we don't.
We just don't.
The worst was Illinois.
But we
the
don't
worst
deal
was
with them.
on the
we
east
don't
side.
deal with them all the time. It's when you start to get 1, 2, 3, 4 storms where it starts to freeze, get warmer, freeze, get warmer. Mm-hmm. It's like here we're like, huh? What? We don't know. We don't deal with that all the time.
Yeah.
Who made the comment about the police officers pulling more people over? Because you guys know that I have a 45-minute drive to and from, right? And I will tell you, over the last couple days, Highway 70, I have seen so many people being pulled over. But when I get on 270 to go to where I live, haven't seen a police officer in sight. Yeah. So there's something about this Highway 70 stretch from Lake St. Louis all the way to 270, where I think officers, even though he didn't say they were, I think they must be making some sort of active plan to, catch speeders and such, because I think on my way home yesterday, I saw like 6 people pulled over.
So 270, if they pull people, so 270's, their jam is like late at night. If you're coming home from the clubs late at night on 270, you see cops all the time, but never in the day. But in St. Charles, coming west over the bridge from 270, yes, I agree with you. I'm starting to see them all the time.
All the time, yeah.
For sure.
Just something I've noticed since I now drive more in a longer period of time.
Hey, Eric.
I welcome it. Go ahead.
If a woman tells you she's got a headache, for whatever reason,
it's a lie, but go ahead.
No, it's not a lie. That's what I'm saying. It may
I'm
not.
gonna probably need Angela's help on this.
It may not.
Don't look at me that way.
It may not be a lie. It just may not be a lie.
Headache.
So, guys, if a woman.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So where is Vic going with this?
Yeah, that's kind of what the beef was really for.
Right.
Women are 3 times more likely than men to have serious migraines and more often.
Yeah. That's a clinically diagnosed problem, though.
I know. Well,
Come on,
if
man.
a woman tells you, I got a headache.
That means nothing. That means you're tired and you want to watch Desperate Housewives. Shut up.
I kind of have a headache right now.
I'm telling you, man. It's because the weather moved in.
Exactly. I just wanted to make sure that, we had to help you out. And by the way, your, what do you call an Irish spider joke went over very well at Fox 2
You like
yesterday.
that one? Then why didn't I win no tickets?
I got to tell you, I didn't hear it until today.
What?
I didn't hear you say
Angela,
it yesterday.
I'm the ADD one around
I
here.
know.
What's wrong with you?
I'm so sorry. Vic told it to us this morning, and I was like, oh, I didn't hear that yesterday.
Well, he has much better inflection than I do. He probably told it much better.
I just didn't hear it.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for stealing my thunder. You want to play bass in PRL too? You'll probably do better at that as well. Nice job, Vic.
That's funny. That is funny. No, I just had to get out there, and a couple birthdays out there today while we had a chance to get it so that people know. Adam Levine. Why do you guys both go yuck? Are you kidding
I would love
me?
to have a segment on overrated music. That he's the king of overrated music.
See, but that's the issue, though. Your music, you think
No,
is like amazing.
No.
I can't stand that stuff.
Yeah, but
Maroon 5. Ugh.
On average, overrated music. We'll start with Adam
Well,
Levine.
who said he had great music?
And then we'll go to Metallica.
I just said it was his birthday.
Yeah, we don't really care.
Yeah.
Adam Levine, heartthrob Adam Levine.
Ugh,
Is
he's
he?
not a heartthrob.
I'm done with this.
You're like Angela.
He's a heartthrob to some men, probably.
To some men?
Angela, you know he is to women.
I know no I will.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on,
but-
let me put the camera on myself. I know no women.
Oh, my God.
0 of the friends that I have find him attractive.
But here's the thing.
He's
But-
real scrawny.
But look at who you hang out with, and you're with like-minded people too. Though I'm just telling you, there are women that think Adam Levine.
Even Drew
is
Collins
special.
likes Adam Levine. If Drew likes him, you know he's.
I'm just telling you, Adam Levine. Here's the thing, though,
just
but
screwed
not
everything up.
one man can't be everything to all women, and certain women have certain likes. Some like big, some like small, some like this personality, some like that. So I'm not surprised that Angela doesn't like Adam Levine because he doesn't strike me as your type.
Well, his voice just started his voice. It's horrible.
It's really.
I mean, let's just go
Then
there.
how has he been so super successful?
Because you can fool some of the people some of the
No,
time.
no.
But you can't fool
If
all of
he's
the people
fooling,
all of the time.
He's been fooling for well over a decade.
Exactly. So is Bush.
Oh, my God.
Who else you got on birthdays, Vic?
So did Metallica. Go ahead.
Oh, my God. We'll get back to
Metallica
Adam
shit
Levine.
fooled everybody for a long time.
Who else you got on birthdays?
He used to be very popular, then he disappeared. Dane Cook. He's 50.
Who?
By the way, hold on, Adam Levine's 43 today.
Fantastic.
Just to let him know. Dane Cook. You guys are actor,
Who?
comedian Dane
He's
Cook.
a comedian. He was a comedian. He was in a movie with Jessica Simpson.
Jessica Simpson.
He was,
no.
yes. You don't even know who Dane Cook is.
No.
But you're not a great barometer, though.
I haven't
I'm
heard
a
of
great
him in
barometer.
years,
That's
though.
how I let into it.
I'm a great
Yeah.
barometer.
He used to be. No, you're not.
I am.
You're a great barometer
Yes.
for 80s episodes of MASH.
I can't believe you just said that. I was
That's-
just thinking the same
that-
thing.
because I already knew what was
cannot
coming.
believe you just said that.
And I think it's because when Del Mar Gardens van drops you off, that's
Yeah.
what they play on the little TV.
Yes, they do.
But they also
But not
serve-
the first episodes because those were racist.
Oh my God.
How old's Dane? Because he went missing.
Phil, I don't know. He's 50.
50. Oh, wow. Okay.
Philip Sweet from Little Big Town. He's
Yes.
48
Who?
today.
Philip
Who's
Sweet from
who's
Oh
Little
my
Big
God.
Town?
Little Big Town.
Oh my God. Oh my
you
God. Oh
would
my
know-
God. Oh my God. Oh my
you would know
God.
a song
Come
Eric,
on,
Eric,
man.
you're supposedly a musician.
No, I never
I
said
actually
that.
like Philip Sweet.
And
I
you've
never said
never
that.
heard of Little Big Town.
No.
They're
I actually
okay.
like
Well,
them.
they're a classical music group, Eric.
Like
Yeah,
Little Feet?
Go tell people
Like
that
Little
they're
Feet
a
or
classical
Foghat?
music group.
Little Feet was in Nashville last night at the Ryman.
That is a great room.
Just random
What
fun facts from
What
Angela.
a great room.
Didn't you say you have little feet?
I do have little feet.
All right.
And a little personality.
Yeah. Queen Latifah's 52 today.
I love Queen Latifah.
Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains.
Finally, we get to
Oh,
what I
yeah.
know. Thank you.
I knew I
Damn, he's got to be 80.
Queen Latifah's 52. Jerry Cantrell is your age. He's 56.
All right. But I'm not 56, but go ahead.
I know. You're in that neighborhood. It's another great day. How about Vanessa Williams? Remember Vanessa? You probably
She did
don't.
If I Only Love You. Oh, no, wait a minute. That was someone else. Vanessa Williams did Do You Want to Ride in My Mercedes Girl? No, that was Mercedes.
What are you talking
that
about?
was, she did Waterfalls.
You say, no.
She didn't do Waterfalls.
Save the best for last.
Save the best for last.
Vanessa Williams.
Was she on a TV show as
Isn't-
well?
I think yeah.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay,
Vanessa-
she was really pretty.
Yeah. She
Okay, I
was-
remember Vanessa Williams. Yeah.
Wasn't she
Yeah.
like Miss something? And then she
America.
got
Yeah.
it stripped, right,
Yeah,
from her?
because no
'Cause
pun
she-
intended.
She
She
stripped.
stripped.
She was in like
That would have won you
She
an
was
award these days.
She wasn't in Playboy. I
Exactly.
think she was a hustler though, and hustler is.
If she was
the
a
more-
man and stripped, man, she would have won the entire
No, it's
event.
a good list. We got a couple more.
Okay.
But Vanessa, she's 59 today. I bet she looks amazing. She was married to NBA basketball player Rick Fox.
That's right.
Oh, Rick
That's
Fox.
right.
He's
Now-
also a good-looking dude.
So, but here you go. Mike Rowe, who we've talked about on this
Dirty
show several
Jobs.
times.
Dirty Jobs.
Mike Rowe
He's-
is 60 today, and he's the narrator of Deadliest Catch as well. Does a terrific job.
Oh, wait a minute. Pebbles saying Mercedes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I already said save the best
Mercedes
for
was the
last.
stripper from PTs that I was thinking about.
Here's another one.
Mhm.
This is going back to your age because you're like your time is like people 55 and over.
My time is things that are cool, things that are actually good.
Do you remember? What a feeling.
I know that one.
Flashdance. Irene Cara.
No.
Oh my God! Stop it, Eric. You don't know who Irene Cara is.
I don't. I don't know who
I
did.
was gonna play you a little bit. Time,
Irene
but I moved to
Cara
a
is
different seat.
63 years old. She was Coco in the movie Fame. That is 1983 Flashdance for you, dude.
Coco.
Come on, that is
I
like
didn't
your.
watch Flashdance.
That was your
no,
time.
I didn't watch all 80s movies.
Eric.
I didn't watch
Wait.
Turner and Hooch.
I've seen Flashdance. That's where the water drops on her and she's like,
Yes, we can cohabitate on different eras of movies.
Eric,
I liked all the 50s
Eric.
movies. Doesn't mean I was born in the 50s.
Wow.
I liked the Three Stooges. They were in the 30s. I didn't live in the 30s. Go ahead.
And finally, even though he has passed, Charlie Pride.
Oh,
It was his birthday.
Charlie Pride was his birthday.
He passed
All
away
right.
in 2020, by the way.
COVID.
It was?
That's what they said, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, there's your birthdays, Eric. Once again, it's always interesting to learn what you don't know or what you don't remember.
He came to an award show and then shortly after got diagnosed with COVID. So then people blamed the award show for giving him COVID.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Okay.
that's-
When we come back, don't go anywhere. So you're going to hear Joe Biden again from yesterday. It was quick, but you'll hear what he had to say about a certain class of people. It was unfortunate. I don't think he meant to say anything bad, but he did. We'll get into that. We'll break down what's happening in Russia. It continues to get worse. Biden's got to talk with China. Oh, my God. How's that going to go? South Africa now supporting
I see that.
Russia. It's like, what? We'll talk about what the hell's going on with that situation. So much more at 9:30. We'll do before and after pics for my hair. We'll talk with the representative, the national representative with the hair club, Hans Wyman. We'll make fun of me on that. We'll see what's happened We'll take your phone calls, 636-695-2915, whatever else you guys want to jump into, whatever we might be missing.
What the hell is this?
This that we're trying to teach you or remember your brain.
Is this Little Big Horn?
No, this is not Little Big Town.
Little Big
Eric,
Town?
this is STEM therapy for your brain. We're reminding you.
You know this, Eric.
It sounds like a DX7 piano from Yamaha is what it sounds like to me.
Sounds like maybe PRL should play this song.
Vanessa Williams. You saved the best for last.
You know this song, Eric?
I don't.
Eric, should I come over and dance with you?
No.
Yes,
dear
do
God.
that. Do that. Go over there and
Oh,
dance
yeah.
with him.
Eric, get the camera on.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Yeah. We're going to take a quick look at
I
traffic.
feel like I was at the prom.
We'll be back. Hang on.
Edge morning traffic.
Molly Rose joining you again on this Friday. Let's check back in on the drive. Drivers in St. Charles County remain on the move on 70, 64, 364, and 370. And if you're traveling into St. Louis County, no problems heading over the Blanchette Bridge or the Boone Bridge, but still a couple tricky spots in St. Louis County. Crews are on the scene of a crash, 70 eastbound. That one's just east of Jennings Station Road. The two far left lanes are closed off. Keep in mind, crews did close those 70 express lanes again earlier this week for road work. Those will stay closed up until fall. Watch for a stalled vehicle 270 northbound at Page in the Maryland Heights area. No delays getting into downtown on 6440, 44, or 55. I'm Fox 2's Molly Rose. That's your Edge morning traffic.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. And a special good morning to you this morning.
Be informed.
Well, who is it?
The Edge Morning Show.
If you want the best, don't settle for the rest. Come to F&S. F&S Collision Repair provides the best customer service, quality of work, paint color match, and paintless dent repair. They do it all. No job too big or too small. Just what your car or truck ordered. F&S Collision. Call today to schedule your appointment and get that car repaired. F&S Collision Repair.
My daughter used to be a shining star. I would tell her, there's nothing you can't do. Now, it's like living with a stranger. It happens so fast. Centerpoint Hospital, real help for addiction and hope for a bright future.
If a young person dear to you is facing substance use, The Changing Point at Centerpoint Hospital now offers adolescent treatment solutions with detox, 4-week residential, and outpatient treatment. The Changing Point for Adolescents at Centerpoint Hospital. Hope for a bright future.
Grab your coffee. The Morning Edge will be right back on 100.7 The Viper.
Taco Bell presents a get-out-of-bedtime story. It's time to wake up from this amazing dream, even though you're jet skiing on lemonade. How extreme! And oh, look at that, you just won the lottery. Is that a castle? Take the keys, it's your property. What's better than swimming in space? Just wait for the big reveal. It's Taco Bell breakfast and it's actually real. So it's time to wake up and bid your dreams farewell. Because toasted breakfast burritos are waiting for you, only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The new Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is the only bed that effortlessly adjusts and responds to both of you. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. The new Queen Sleep Number 360 C2 Smart Bed is only $8.99, plus special financing. Ends Monday. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Journey in concert. Freedom Tour 2022. March 21st at Enterprise Center. Journey with very special guest, Toto. Tickets on sale now at JourneyMusic.com. Don't miss Journey Live.
Produced by AEG Presents. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $700 on average, and those savings add up. Imagine what you could buy in the future.
The graphics are so real on this video game console I bought with the savings from switching to Progressive 10 years ago. I can't tell what's real and what's the game, which I think is what people want, in the future, which it is currently.
So switch to Progressive and save big, because those savings can add up in the future. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National annual average insurance savings by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive in 2020. Potential savings will vary.
Hi, my name is Takia, and a little thing that I love about the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is when I take a bite, it's the perfect blend from the bacon to the cheese. It's perfection.
Hey, I'm Katora, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is it kind of melts in your mouth, so you know it's creamy, cheesy, and delicious. This gooey mac makes me cheese every time.
Order dinner delivered on the Chick-fil-A app today. Delivery fee and other restrictions apply. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Now another hour of The Edge Morning Show on KFNS Troy St. Charles. The Edge Morning Show.
People's Bank and Trust is helping you get a grip on your finances with our new mobile banking service. You can now manage your accounts, check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills all from the palm of your hand. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net for more information and to start using mobile banking. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Viper Weather with legendary chief meteorologist Dave Murray.
Hi, this is Viper meteorologist Dave Murray. We've got a wet Friday on our hands with periods of showers, a couple of rumbles of thunder, flashes of lightning, nothing severe. It's a cooler day and it's a windy day. Temperatures in the 50s all day long, but it feels cooler than that. Tonight, showers slowly tapering off, but if we see a little wet, sloppy, hamster-sized snowflake here and there, let's not be surprised. It's going to be tough to find. That would be really late at night. 37 for the low. On Saturday, clearing skies. Overall, let's just call it partly sunny, but it's a cool, windy day with temperatures in the 50s. Saturday night, clearing cold, 38. Sunday, sunny and nice, 70 degrees for the high Sunday afternoon. Do that again on Monday. Another round of rain and a couple of thunderstorms Monday night and Tuesday. From the Viper Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray. Now back to the Edge on 100.7, The Viper.
Whipper River Electric, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. The Edge Morning Show.
Local headlines now with Fox 2's Vic Faust.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. 9:03 is our time. It's Friday, March 18th. We were just talking with Dallas Thompson, the Missouri State Highway Patrol, about accidents, and fortunately we had a major one in southeast Missouri yesterday. 6 people died. Over 30 cars and tractor trailers were involved in it, all because of fog. Try to be careful when you're driving in fog, and quick stops is what they're trying to piece together that accident with. And then this morning, about an hour ago, I-70 eastbound traffic is shut down after an accident at Union Boulevard. Fortunately, no injuries were reported in that situation. You've also got a situation today where a public memorial service is being held for former state representative Cora Faith Walker. She died suddenly last week, Thursday night into Friday morning. That will be at 11 a.m. at Friendly Temple Baptist Church on Martin Luther King Drive. She was Sam Page's right-hand woman, so to speak. She was the policy chief for St. Louis County Executive Sam Page. She was also a good friend of Mayor Tashara Jones. The medical examiner's office, as far as a cause of death, says they're not going to declare an official cause of death until they get the toxicology reports and other tests have been returned. We're waiting to see when that will happen. St. Louis area hospital care is ranked second most segregated. Kansas City ranks third. A new report from the Loan Institute, a nonpartisan organization that advocates for a fair, just healthcare system, says that St. Louis is receiving elective procedures. They skew differently towards white people instead of black. They said Kansas City is number 3 in that. So anyway, that is that search. Also, a 27-year-old woman from St. Louis is missing. Kennedy Walton, 27. She's been missing since March 3rd. The family's distraught. They don't know where she is. You can read more about that on fox2now.com. Let's look at your morning headlines. I'm Vic Faust.
Attention sports fans. This is Sharp on Sports. Now, here's Angela Sharp.
The Blues lost in a shootout yesterday against the Penguins. Huso made 43 saves in the game. But hey, Crosby's point streak ends at 10, so we got that going for us. Now the Blues play again tomorrow. Puck drops at 4 p.m. They're against the Blue Jackets, so that's always a good time. And the Cardinals have agreed to a 1-year, $5 million deal with free agent outfielder Corey Dickerson. You will note that he has a gold glove.
Who?
And he also beats up against right-handers. Now, is your bracket perfect? How's your bracket doing? Because, you know, when the 15th seed beat number 2 Kentucky, it really messed up
Who
a
was the
lot of
15th
people's
seed?
a lot of people's brackets. St. Pete's. And what happens is going on here with these bracket numbers. I love it when people shout things at me. I'm trying to do stuff. So these bracket numbers, they say if you have a perfect bracket, it is like having a 1 in 120.2 billion. That is your odds for a perfect bracket right now. I thought you thought that was fun. Fun odds.
The Edge Morning Show.
What are you doing, man?
Posting a picture of my sloppy Joe.
Can I ask why?
Can I ask you why?
Sure. I seriously think it's Sloppy Joe Day.
March 18th.
This is Sloppy Joe Day.
It's National
Sloppy
Joe Day.
Sloppy Joe Day. It's Sloppy Joe Day.
Sloppy Joe Day.
Sloppy Joe Day.
Sloppy Joe.
I want to wish you a happy Sloppy Joe Day.
Showtime.
Happy Sloppy Joe Day. All right. Who makes
That's
Sloppy Joes
crappy.
anymore?
Nobody does. Nobody
Oh,
eats.
Eric, stop it.
Nobody
Yes, they
eats
do.
Swanson's dinners anymore.
Eric, you've lost your
Everybody
mind
loves
again.
Eric, I just made sloppy joes
You are the
this
most.
week.
You're the most.
'Cause you're lazy.
Strange.
Oh, because you make so much, right?
I make DoorDash.
Yeah.
You go home and you sit on your Wentzville couch and you order
Thank you
DoorDash.
very
Right
much.
again.
Who doesn't?
Oh my God.
Who doesn't?
Oh my God. Did you do a bracket this year? Because this is the first time since I was in 6th grade I didn't.
No, but with brackets, you can usually. It's not about how you get from point A to point B. A lot of people can get the final bracket.
Yeah.
A
the Final
lot.
Four.
They can go this.
You mean
this
like the
team-
Final Four
yeah.
or a winner?
Final Four, or even the top two. You
But if you have
usually.
a perfect bracket right now, it's 1 in 120.2 billion.
And this is a great Sloppy Joe's in Key West is amazing. I had Sloppy Joe's at Treasure Island last year.
Yes!
Awesome place.
I
as
know
well.
what place you're talking about.
Sloppy Joe's in Daytona
All right.
Beach is amazing.
Yeah, Sloppy
too.
Joe's is a great. I have a sweatshirt.
Have you ever had
from
an
Sloppy
apple butter
Joe's.
sandwich? They're fantastic.
Oh my God! Yeah, with
asparagus
with
on it.
asparagus on it. Absolutely, it's amazing.
Are you going to let them talk to me like that, Angela?
I sure am. I sure am going to let them talk to you like that.
Come on, man. I'd be sticking up for you all over
I know
the place.
usually I do, but I can't with the asparagus.
Chris, can we load up Biden again? Because we got some Biden news. Not only President Biden, but now news breaking late last night on Hunter Biden. And did you think he was going to go away? Apparently not. We'll get into that.
It has nothing to do with Hunter. How about those 50 intelligence officials that said there's nothing to this story?
Yeah, and
really?
Yeah, really. And we're going to see now. And by the way, almost everybody on the Facebook line loves Sloppy Joe's, Eric.
Damn right.
Or
For
eat Sloppy
what?
Joe's.
They're
I just don't get. I don't
I'm not
get
going to
that.
say they're disgusting.
And
It's
Sloppy
just
Joe's were like that was like Sloppy Joe's had their heyday in the 80s, like your time. And did you not get to eat good Sloppy Joe's when you were growing up?
No, here's the deal. A food is good if it actually has a place on a menu in a restaurant. I've
Really?
never seen a Sloppy
Really?
Joe's on a
No,
restaurant
that doesn't
menu.
count.
Really?
Your grandmother or mother makes the best food ever, and they are typically not on the
Exactly.
menu.
Sorry, Eric.
I guess.
Sloppy Joe.
I'm not a big food critic.
Did you and
critic?
Okay. Correct me or teach me or educate me. Is this something Irish to wear what looks like a plant in your jacket
I can't
where
see
you
it.
would normally have a handkerchief? We're going to show you video of Joe Biden. Now, I'm sure that he was doing it because it's something they do in Ireland, but he had a plant. It looked like a plant in his suit coat pocket yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an Irish?
I think it's clovers.
Clovers.
I think it's
Oh,
clovers.
like but he has a wad of clovers.
I think he has a wad of clovers.
They were
in his
poison
suit
ivy.
pocket.
It was poison ivy.
I mean, it almost looks like he was
Maybe
walking
they're
up
all
to the
four-leaf
No,
clovers.
he was walking up to the stage and he just grabbed a plant and stuffed it in
Yeah,
his pocket.
exactly. And it's plastic.
I think they're clovers, and I think they're probably 4-leaf clovers because he
Okay,
was
then
looking
that would
for
make
good
sense.
luck.
Yeah, that would make sense.
He was like, "Give me good luck on the speech."
Well, this is quick, but somehow, some way, we have another what do we call these? Biden gaffes, Bidenisms.
Dun 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 dun.
Did we just make a theme song?
Donna says
Yeah.
maybe it was a shamrock, a wad of nuggets.
I think it's a wad of clovers.
It was mold.
It looks
Okay.
like clovers, guys.
Well, Joe Biden managed to rip the Irish race. Now, Irish people don't care. They'll give you the middle finger, but still, listen to what he had to say yesterday. We'll play it a couple times over and over again.
I just want you to know, I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid. I married.
What?
Just because I'm Irish doesn't make me
You know,
stupid.
I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid. I married Dominic Giacoppa's daughter. Well,
Wait, that sounds
I
Italian.
may be Irish, but I'm not stupid. I married Dominic Giacoppa's daughter.
Who was a
I
gangster?
may be Irish, but I'm not stupid. I married Dominic Giacoppa's daughter. Well,
So
He's the
I may be
godfather.
Irish, but I'm not stupid. I married Dominic Giacoppa's daughter. Well, I just want you to know, I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid. I
I may
married
be
Dominic
Irish,
Giacoppa's daughter.
but I'm not
Well,
stupid. This is once again, the president of the United States of America. Did you see this anywhere on national news?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Fox, I did.
Well, maybe Fox.
They play all those stupid hits. It's
National
like KTEL
news,
hits.
You never, ever, ever, ever see any of this stuff.
Yes, you do.
No, you
I'm starting
don't.
to
Well,
paint.
you
a pic-
don't see it. Tell me where you see it on national news.
Well, they play it inadvertently.
No,
sure,
they
they do.
don't. No,
Sometimes
you may see
they do.
it sometimes on Fox, but you don't see it anywhere else.
I'm starting to wonder something.
I may be stupid. I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid.
I'm starting to wonder something.
What?
If the good people who run this country, the Democrats, if the good people of the DNC actually wanted him to be installed as the president for the next 8 years or 7 years or whatever, I'm starting to think that they wouldn't be releasing things like Hunter Biden stories. I almost feel like the New York Times, who yesterday released Hunter Biden's laptop was actually real, Angela, and not a Russian propaganda stunt. I'm wondering if there's like this little behind the curtain kind of group saying, Biden's got to go. He's not going to go willingly. We have to figure a way to get him out of this office. And I'm wondering if the good people behind the brain that is Biden are saying, release the story. We got to start working him out of this office.
Haven't they been doing that for some time?
No,
that
they
we
haven't.
talked
They've been
about?
protecting him. They've been protecting him. Do you
Well-
remember anything about this laptop thing with Hunter Biden at all, Angela?
She probably didn't.
I mean, I heard there was a laptop, and then I heard
That
there
had
was
what on it?
a mythical laptop, and then there was a
A
real
mythical
laptop.
laptop.
And then there was a real laptop and a mythical laptop. To be quite honest with you, you, as a person who didn't care, I did not care.
You care now?
Also, this man has been in office for how many years? Of course, his son is going to be kind of weird.
Kind of weird. Define kind of weird.
Want to have all sorts of business deals that he shouldn't have and do all sorts of stuff he shouldn't.
Because of why?
Because his daddy was in politics his whole life. That goes for
Yes.
everybody. And
It
that
does?
is, that is not a Democratic statement.
That
is
doesn't
a-
happen
does?
for everybody.
all
That is
across
not
the board.
true.
No, not
People who
everybody.
are used to having their parents pull things for them
Some people, yes.
get used
Not
to
all.
doing that.
You think Governor Parsons has those problems?
If his kids, if he has kids, yeah, I think they do.
No,
No, not at all.
His kids were adults.
Yeah,
They were-
his kids were adults.
No, not everybody does, but you hear about the ones that do usually.
This is a scandal, people. The guy's a millionaire because his dad was a senator. Actually, he was a vice president in Ukraine. I'd love to know why I'm hearing eruption, but that was awesome.
It wasn't me.
No, it's fascinating to me. All of this stuff is fascinating to me. It's like this. It was like we're living in a bizarre soap opera, and you're trying to figure out all the pieces.
Well, we talked about Hunter Biden, and here's another bombshell. With MSNBC, the lawyer for Hunter Biden's baby's mama says that he expects Hunter Biden to be indicted soon.
Wow!
Whoa.
What?
The lawyer for Hunter Biden's baby mama said in an interview with MSNBC said that they expect him to be indicted very soon for tax
Wow.
fraud.
Wow.
He said that London Roberts, the woman, recently testified in Delaware before a federal grand jury in the criminal investigation into the 52-year-old president's son. Quote, I expect him to be indicted. referring to Biden, just based on what I saw in his financial records, I would be surprised if he's not indicted. Here's what she did. She was cooperating with police. She turned over all of his financial records that they asked for. And because of those a significant amount of Hunter's financial records were turned over last month. They're all in electronic form, very easy. He said, I would estimate it was anywhere from 10 gigs of data or more.
That's a lot of data.
His baby mama reportedly appeared before the jury for several hours on February 15th.
What?
She's declined to speak with a reporter that day, but now her attorney is speaking. She's a former stripper from Arkansas.
Of course.
She was once on Hunter Biden's payroll at his consulting firm as well. She had to sue him, though, for child support that he wouldn't pay 2 years ago. He ended up reaching a settlement despite initially denying that he was the father. Then when they said they were going to do a paternity test, then he settled.
What a douche.
Out of court. If you look at Hunter Biden's whole story, I watched a story on it. It really is, it's sad.
For the kid. Now you drug the kid, and now I feel sorry for the kid.
They don't count the kid.
The federal investigation began into alleged tax fraud in 2014, and it has just continued. So this is an attorney on MSNBC saying he thinks that Hunter Biden will be indicted soon, and who knows what else he may be tied to with financial records that could come out.
There's all kinds of things that he's tied to. What was the guy's name that was on Tucker Carlson right before the election, and he said, look, this guy is a shady dude. Remember that guy? I can't remember his name. But he was dealings with Ukraine. He took $1 billion out of China for some company. I mean, I couldn't do that. Vic Faust is a good-looking dude that works for Fox 2. He couldn't fly over to China and bring $1 billion home. You have a lot of charisma, Angela. You couldn't bring $1 billion out of China. So what made that work? The fact that he was close to the vice president of the United States, who might be the president of the United States. Boom. The guy can't string an entire thought together. He's a crack addict. He's a crack addict. And he basically is walking into our enemies' countries, taking money out.
There's lots of people who deal with substance abuse. The difference
I'm not talking about the substance abuse.
No, but what I'm saying.
But what crack addict can walk into
That's what I'm saying. The difference is people deal with it. The difference here is the fact this is the president's son who's dealing and putting situations kind of in the light that should be put in there. And you got a guy like that, as you're talking about, Eric, dealing with other countries.
Right.
What that can do, what kind of situation that could present for your dad, the president.
Oh, my God. Sometimes you just need to have silence to absorb what you just heard. Anyway, no, it's fascinating because this slow drip of Hunter Biden's going to keep coming out. And I'm just wondering, have the Democrats said, we've had enough of this old dude. He's got to go. This might be the way to take him out.
Well, we already know from a poll that was released this last week, national poll. I can't remember who did. I think it was USA Today. But over 70% of Americans don't expect Joe Biden to even run for office again.
He said he was.
When did he say that?
He said that I have full intention of running,
but
and Kamala's going to be my running mate.
That was, if he said that, that was over 2-3 months ago.
Well, whatever.
It may have been 6 months ago. This polling was last week, and 70% of Americans don't expect him to run again.
Yeah.
I think we all know he's not running again.
Look.
The question now is he going to finish the next 3 years? I mean, just think about
what
everything.
are your options? You got Kamala Harris. I'm serious about that. You have President Kamala Harris.
They've been training you for that this whole time.
Really?
You think those slip-ups are accidental? That is
What slip-ups?
That's the program in your head that you're used to hearing President Harris, and you just start.
Okay.
To get used to it.
You know what? You made a great point.
Yeah, I mean.
You made a great point.
I don't think anybody. Did anybody think that wasn't the plan the whole time? I thought that was the whole plan the whole time.
Seriously? So that is
as a person who doesn't follow politics before I got here, that's what I thought the plan was the whole time.
Okay.
To make her the first female.
So behind
president.
closed doors, they're talking about, okay, Joe, we get it. You have medical problems. She's going to be the president. And then Joe probably looked at her and goes, okay, Mrs. President.
Mm-hmm.
And but in his mind, he kept thinking that. So when he gets in the public sphere, like behind the podium, it's a Freudian slip, is what you're saying.
You just and then us, the people, get used to hearing it, and we're like, yes, that makes sense. That's right. That tracks. I mean, that's kind of what they did with the whole COVID thing too.
What do you mean?
New normal. That means it's never going to be normal again.
Who said new normal? Was it Fauci?
Everybody, every commercial, every news station, literally everybody was like, we have to get used to a new normal.
Mm-hmm. Eric, we talked about that on the
that
show.
It was not going to be.
I know you don't remember, but you used to say, I'm tired of people saying the new normal.
Well, no, I remember it, but
we
I'm
were never going to get to an old normal, and they were programming us to know that it was never going to be normal again. It was going to be a new normal, which is where we're currently living.
And that's why living in St. Charles was so bizarre. Because
you guys forgot to follow along?
No, because we didn't go to there was no new normal. We were just kind of living in the normal moment. We tried it for a couple of months, 3-4 months. And then we all said, look, we're done with this. We're done with this. So I'm serious.
I know. I had friends who were coming out here to get their hair done.
Yeah.
Because where we live, everything was shut down. They're like, but you know it's open? St. Charles.
Yeah, I
St.
truly
Charles.
wonder how many restaurants, how many salons actually moved to St. Charles during that time period? Because
Not very many.
I would love to know
how many
that.
salons
Zero.
got moved here. But
Zero?
Because
Really?
this is what you wanted, Eric. You said, I want you guys, and everybody's like, Eric, we had to remind you it's not as easy as you think just to.
No, but I do think those salons picked up new clients because, like my friend went out here to get her hair done because she couldn't go to her normal place, and now she loves the place she went to out here. So even though it's a 45-minute drive, she will come out here and get her hair done because she really liked it. So I mean, you grab new clients, but I don't think any businesses moved. That's a huge ordeal.
What a great segue, because after this break, we're coming back to talk hair.
We're not talking just any hair, though, are we, Vic?
We're talking my hair. No, seriously. If you had any questions, we got national consultant for Hans Wyman Hair Club, Jody. She's great. Jody Blar. She's coming on. I'll show you some before and after pics from the surgery that I did. It's amazing for men and women. Yeah, we'll show you some pics. Eric, you ready?
Yes, I can't wait.
You got good questions?
I got fantastic questions.
Should we get you a laser cap today? We're going to put a laser cap on your head.
Is that a technology?
Eric, take your hat off.
I think Eric has hair.
Yeah, I don't think he does. Take your
I think
hat
he's got a lot of hair.
I got to use this laser cap. That helps your hair continue to grow, too. I've learned a lot of it. It's amazing. Eric, you missed the show earlier. I was talking about me getting hair surgery. Chris was talking about getting teeth surgery.
I remember that, and I was asleep for that, but I remember you talking about it a long time ago. No, I think just to circle back, Angela is becoming the voice of the people. I was the voice of the people. You are now the voice of the people.
How am I the voice of the people?
That's funnier than your Patty Longlegs joke.
No, what?
How am I the voice of the people?
Because you're just kind of sitting there in the stands watching, eating a hot dog, and you're like,
God.
oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I mean, she's the...
I mean, I do think both sides are crazy.
Chris, has the Delmar Gardens van pulled up yet for Eric?
I do think that.
I think Eric may need to get on the bus a little early today.
Today's tapioca day. And they got
Eric Johnson.
And they got
Chris
the Barry
Knight.
Manilow impersonator coming in.
I would be the voice of the people.
The
Angela
voice
Sharp.
of the people. The Angela Sharp. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back with this. Oh, my God. Todd said Eric is looking for a laser cap from Pine View.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything that makes my experience a little bit better.
If anybody doesn't know Pine View, just look into wave therapy.
Oh, I didn't know what Pine View was.
They've become... What is this? Laser cap from Pine View. Oh, that sounds painful. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more of this crazy morning show. What the hell? What is going on? Where have we gone?
What the hell?
What the hell? What the hell? Vic's hair's growing. What the hell? Back with more right after this. That's...
Wake up. The new abnormal.
This place is a nut house.
The Edge Morning Show.
Cutting the price of your wireless bill feels good. really good. So good, you gotta try it. With Straight Talk, you can get our Silver Unlimited plan for just $45 a month. Now with unlimited high-speed data, plus 5 gigabytes hotspot data, and no contract, with nationwide 5G on America's best networks. Why pay a whole lot for your data when you can get unlimited for a whole lot less? Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. See terms and conditions at straighttalk.com.
Get a grip on your finances with People's Bank and Trust's new mobile banking service. You can now manage your accounts, check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills with ease and all from the palm of your hand. Activate your phone today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, it's Shanny for Mascots Bar and Grill, and I'll tell you what, if you're looking for a place to watch the game with friends, Cardinals, Blues, whatever, it's Mascots Bar and Grill. If you're looking for a place for happy hour, it's Mascots Bar and Grill. Heck, grab some friends, get a table, and play rock and roll bingo every night and twice on Saturdays at Mascots Bar and Grill. You can win some great prizes. Seriously, great prizes at Mascots for playing rock and roll bingo. And it's absolutely free to play. Wednesday night is ladies' night, and you won't believe the specials they have going on there. Come by for lunch. They're the home of the legendary lunch special. You go tell them you're FOS, you're a friend of Shanny's, and you want that big old burger and fries for just $5, and they're going to give it to you fresh and hot, just the way you ordered it, and it's so delicious, and you don't have to do the dishes. If you go once, you will go again and again. Mascots Bar and Grill, home of the legendary lunch special.
Hi, it's Julie again with Ben's Moving and Storage in Wentzville, Missouri, located at the intersection of Wilmer Road and Interstate Drive. We offer on-site security and 24/7 access. We are proud to have served as your one-stop shop for all your moving and storage needs since 1984. Right now, we are offering $25 off moving or a free month storage for new customers. For more information, visit us at bensmovingandStorage.com, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook for future storage sales. Ben's Moving and Storage in Wentzville.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
You could save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, but when we just come out and say it, it feels like it falls a bit flat. So we're going to tap into human emotion. First with some music. Then in a serious tone, I'll say, save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. And even though it was about saving money with Progressive, we'll fade out the music so you know it was poignant. Wow, powerful stuff. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discount not available in all states or situations.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like you're going 100 miles an hour, barely keeping up. But to cruise through challenges, you need someone who's right there with you. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice you need to get past whatever's in front of you and get where you want to go. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience.
Progressive Snapshot can save you money based on how you drive and how much you drive. So the safer you drive, the more money you could save. Now, if you didn't hear that because you were yelling at another car while driving, let me say it again. You need to calm down. Yelling is just making everyone as stressed out as you are and letting them all know that you definitely aren't trying to save with Progressive Snapshot. And if you did hear it the first time because you weren't yelling at another car, nice work. You'd love Snapshot from Progressive because it rewards safe drivers. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California and North Carolina or from all agents.
The O'Fallon Kiwanis Club is now accepting applications for their vocational scholarships. If you're a high school senior or you're a high school student who's graduating this year, apply for a vocational scholarship being offered by the O'Fallon Kiwanis. To qualify, you must graduate this year and plan on attending a vocational school offering a technical certificate. Go online to ofkiwanis.com to find out more. Application deadline is March 21st. If you're a high school student graduating this year and plan on going into a technical field, the O'Fallon Kiwanis may be able to help.
Here comes more of the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Morning Edge, the fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio. If you want to give us a call during this next segment, for any reason, give us a call. Angela loves to get those. Phone number 636-695-2915, 636-695-2915. You can also jump in on Facebook, 100.7 The Viper. Of course, share the show. We love that. And as always, you've got ViperRocks.com. Hell, we're on YouTube as well, under the Morning Edge. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Angela Sharp, I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2.
We got to stop talking about Del Mar Gardens. We're giving them way too much free advertising.
You're right.
I'm looking at the text line right now.
Well, they got to stop dropping you off here and picking you up.
Look, let me tell you something.
The Oats van,
Look,
man.
I'm going to be real honest with you. If I had the opportunity to become a Del Mar Gardens participant right now, I would.
I thought that's where you live.
If I could roll out of bed and be rolled into breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I would do it right now.
Well, we talked to your handler quite a bit, so it sounds like you're living that fine life right now.
Who wouldn't?
Hey, guys, welcome back to the show. We were promoting it. Okay, here's what we did. Last year, the last week of April, I was losing my hair. I've talked to you guys. I'm not embarrassed about it. I was losing on my crown. I was going bald. You could see it from our camera shots. I was like, damn. So I'd been looking into it. I did PRP.
I don't know what that is.
Those
What
are
is
shots.
that? What is
PRP. And we're going to talk with an expert in a second. So I did some PRP. They're shots that you get to help stimulate growth. But before I went and did the other ones, I said, you know what? I'm going to go find what I can find. So I looked up Hans Wyman, and I was shocked at how amazing the experience was. After I did my consultation and started going through the process, I realized, you know what? I'm going to do this. So I had hair replacement surgery, and we'll show you some before and after pictures. And to talk about it, we talk with my now friend of the Hair Club, Hans Wyman, national consultant, Jody Barrow. Jody, welcome to the show this morning.
Thanks, Vic.
Okay.
You're looking awesome. It was great seeing you the other day. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, I can tell you this much.
Don't feed his ego any more than it already is. Come on.
Okay. Well, Jody knows what's happened with my surgery. She travels around the country. What I did was, on the front of my hair, I did what's called the hairline. So I got some extra, I got hair here, and then I got on the top.
Wait, the hair that's right here in the front?
Yes.
That's not your hair?
No, it's real hair. Everything is your own hair. Here's what I did. This replacement surgery, it was bizarre because a lot of people have asked about it.
Right.
By the way, from the Facebook line, Kevin says, Eric, you're the Del Mar Gardens resident of the year.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that.
I'll take it.
Okay, so what they did, and we're kind of burying the lead, but we'll go back and fill in the details. I had a strip cut from the back of my hair, back hair. Then the hair is pulled out of the skin, and then it's reinserted in your head, and then it starts to regrow.
How about that?
So I did that in the front, and I did it on the crown. And I'll show you some before and after pictures in a second. So Angela's looking at me like, oh, that sounds painful.
It does. I'm so sorry. That's the face I'm making. The face I'm making is that sounds like it hurts.
Well, that's why whenever you have surgery, you take numbing shots.
Numbing shots.
So you don't feel it. Eric gets a numbing shot every morning before he comes in the radio.
And before every show. But it's usually drinkable.
So I wanted to show, I guess the first thing to do would be to show you a before picture before we talk to Jody. Okay, here is a before picture just of the top of my head.
And that's your head.
That is my head. That was last April, the morning before I had surgery. Okay, so I'm going to keep that up there so everybody can see that. Then I'm going to show you, because I've shown the top of my head, the crown of my head, and it was even worse. When it was light, you could see it. And yes, Robert from the Facebook line, numbing shots hurt like hell. Yes, they do.
Do
but
they
you
really?
know what? Yeah, they hurt. But guess what? It was well worth it in what I did. Would I do it again? Would I do the surgery again? Absolutely. Chris was talking about having his teeth. What kind of surgery did you have, Chris?
Implants.
He had teeth implants.
Right,
He's got
right.
the best smile anywhere.
He
It's $1 million
does. He
smile.
does.
He said he would do it again.
Right.
Well, now This is Jody. I'm showing pictures, by the way. We'll get to you in a second.
Okay.
So I was showing the before pictures. This is an after picture.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
This has been in under a year.
Nice.
This surgery I did with Hans Wyman, Dr. Larry. He's absolutely amazing. And that's just the scalp. Now, the front of my hair, you can already tell it's growing.
Yes.
I'm at 60% growth right now with these
Are you
pictures.
expecting 100?
Jody, am I expecting 100% growth?
Yeah, so everyone takes a different amount of time of when you're going to grow. So we're almost at a year. You're going to continue to grow through that year.
Growing's always
but
good.
everyone's different. Yeah, so you're not fully grown up. You're 60%.
Outstanding.
And, we're going to see what's next.
So I did the surgery. It's been just under a year, and you can still. I mean, it's almost like I can feel it growing. I'm not kidding. It's like, but you guys know Donald, who we've had on the show, who's my hairstylist. Donald jokingly, in his Asian accent, as he likes to say, he's like, your hair grows so fast now. He's like, I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
He's like, because it's growing so fast. So it has been an absolutely amazing experience. People are like, Vic, you need to go out and talk about it. I was like, of course, I don't care. You guys know I talk about it. I'm not going to hide it. Yeah, I was going bald on the crown of my head, and the front of my hair was starting to go thin. It happens when you get older, especially over 40. But so far as you see the results, that's pretty damn good, isn't it?
It is fantastic.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
So that's what we've done. It's been not quite a year. I'm at 60% growth. They expect it to go to 100, and I haven't used any of the other stuff. So, Jody, we wanted you as the expert to kind of explain kind of what I did, what I had, how normal this success is, what people can expect, and what Hans offers. And we can take that, and we'll just break that down in a bunch of different questions. Can you kind of talk about my experience?
Absolutely. So, yes, when you came in, at Hans, we're focusing on each individual, right? So we did our consultations to figure out what your goals were, right? And then you met with the doctor, and we determined to move forward with the surgery. The way surgery works is, we take an area from the donor area, and the donor area is thought to be DHT resistant.
Right.
So what happens is we move the hair from the back to the area, in your case, the hairline and the crown area. And when we move here from the donor area, it takes on the characteristics of where it came from, not where it's going to. Right. So if you were born with this hair and you're going to die with this hair on the back of your head, you're going to have this hair now in your hairline forever. That's your hair, right? We relocated your hair, and it continues to grow at the rate the rest of your hair grows.
Wow.
Okay. So,
This isn't fake. It's
That's crazy.
So
I
you're
didn't know
not
that.
you're not getting fake hair. It's your own hair.
Okay. Very cool. So let me ask you a question then. What if you're bald, like you have the horseshoe thing going, like my uncle who has the horseshoe thing going on, and they have no hair on the top of their head? Or let's say you're Shaquille O'Neal who has no hair. Can you still do that same surgery for him, or does it come a point where you're like, sorry,
they
you're
need
out?
to take the hair from somewhere, so you have to have some hair, right?
Well, that's what she just said, the back of her head.
It's a great question, and so it depends on when someone's expectations are. So if someone's looking to get a full head of hair and they have that grandpa horseshoe, we're probably going to look at the non-surgical option, which is not growing your hair, but it's hair replacement. So it gives you that look you once had, if not better, and looks natural. But generally, when someone has that level of hair loss, we're going to explore other options, unless they were strictly looking for a thin hairline. And again, everyone's different, right? So that's why when someone comes in for a consultation like Vic did, we're going to look at what are your expectations and go from there.
You got to go to the consultation. That's where I learned everything, because I was like, okay, am I going to have any choices here? Do I need to follow this PRP, the platelet-rich plasma?
So you did that before, or
I did
after?
a round of platelet-rich plasma to see if it would stimulate hair growth, but you need to do 2 or 3 of those. But Hans does that too.
So
And
it didn't work for you, or
well,
you're
the
like,
first time, but then when I started to learn about what else I could do, now and here's the thing though, and Jody can tell you, there's so many different things you can do, but I started to look at this, and it was the best thing I could invest in. And then you guys know I pay for kids for multiple private schools and colleges, so I financed it over time, but it was the best investment I've ever made.
Good. They asked a lot of questions on the Facebook line. This is a good one. Do those shampoos that they market all the time, do those work? Is that something you need to stay away from, just the gimmicky stuff online? Or is there something to hair regrowth shampoos?
That's a good question, and it depends what shampoos they're talking about. And again, everyone's different, right? And so if someone is looking to hold on to their hair, they have, and I'm not sure which shampoos they're talking about online right now.
Well, anything, but swing a dead cat. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So it depends. And so, for instance, when you go into Hans Wyman, they're going to look at what's your hair loss at this time. If someone has hair and they're just looking to, have to keep their hair healthy, keep their hair loss where it's at, so like slow down, prevent hair loss, there are different things. There's treatments that include minoxidil, all right, that are helpful. Again, it's different for every person. So that's why a consultation is important.
What kind of side?
Laser.
Oh, laser.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
What kind of side effects come with this kind of stuff? Because obviously, moving hair from one part of your head to another sounds like it could have some side effects.
Yes.
Well, then I guess I'm the perfect person to ask, I guess, right?
Well, no, she would be the expert on it.
Oh,
You
okay.
might not have had any, but that doesn't mean she hasn't seen
I mean, your
some.
personality sounds better every day on the radio. That's a good sign.
Well, maybe I'll start with mine. When I went through what I did, and I did a surgery, when I explained what happened to me, I was a little sore that night. I really wasn't sore the next day. I couldn't wash my hair for like 3-4 days, or you had to have a cap. But then after that, I've had none. But what can people deal with, I guess, if it's side effects?
It's a great question. And so for the surgery, when a patient leaves the day of the surgery, they're going to have post-op instructions. And that's why it's important just to follow the doctors and the medical team's instructions, right? And so could someone experience a little bit of swelling right after the surgery? Absolutely. The medical team's going to provide guidance on how to avoid that if possible. And the same thing like after any procedure, because like with Vic's procedure, we did the strip procedure in the back, and there were sutures back there. So you want to avoid heavy lifting and all those fun things just so you have a nice thin line when you heal. And so it's just a matter, as far as side effects go, of just following the medical team's instructions.
So, but this isn't just for men. Explain this. Heck, the 2 times I've been over there, 2 out of the last 3 times, women have been in getting their surgeries done.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we see a lot of women come into Hans for multiple reasons. Some come in and it's like a salon, right? I mean, you see everyone coming through there. And so some folks just have some thinning, and they may not need a surgery or not want to go forward with the surgery, and they may be doing a treatment. Women do PRP, they do laser therapy, as well as treatment. And Hans is a full-service salon. So we have folks coming in once or twice a month to have their hair styled because Hans, has experts with thinning and with hair loss. So it is. It's for women and for men.
Yeah, sure it is. Women want to look good, too. Now, here's a question. You walk into the consultation. You can listen to all the stuff you want, but in the back of your mind, what is the price of something like this? Let's say that what is the scale range from? Can you say that on air?
Well, I could. There is a range, right? And Vic knows this.
Eric, it could be anywhere from $500 to $15,000.
Okay.
But there's so many different treatments. That's why the consultation is so important.
Interesting.
Because I had no idea when I walked in. I was like, what have I got to lose?
And the only reason I'm saying that is because I always go to look at Maseratis. But the big question is, what's the price? What's the price of this thing? Can I actually afford it? So I test drive Maseratis all the time. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Was something like Vic having has anybody had it where like their head rejects it altogether, the transfer?
Good question.
That's a great question. Are there times, fortunately, in my experience, working in the hair loss industry, I have not seen that, but there are, of course. When you're dealing with surgery, anything's possible. But with that said, since I've been involved in this industry, and I've been in the industry for over, I don't want to age myself, but over 20 years, I have not seen that, fortunately. But are there people that aren't going to be 100% happy all the time? Yes. but we address that when it happens.
Couple questions for you, Jody. Have you treated people with hair loss from COVID?
Great question. Yes, folks have come in. They have come in.
What?
And again, you don't know if it's directly from COVID, but in some cases, people do believe that. And if that's the case, that's where our treatments come in place. Folks are using lasers. Lasers are great. You wear them like a baseball cap, right, around the house, and you can do it while you're brushing your teeth at night, or reading a book, or listening to yell in the morning, right? So, so lasers have become very popular. So yes, I mean, folks come in for all reasons.
Now this is
and it really is personal.
This is the third time you guys have brought up lasers. What the heck is? I don't even understand what you're talking about. What is laser treatment? What does that do, and is it effective?
Great, that's a great question. So, laser works basically to deliver low-level laser light therapy to your hair. And the photons, all right, to get technical, from the cool red lasers stimulate the cells in the hair follicles to make them stronger, and they promote microcirculation in your scalp so that your hair follicles are continuously getting more of the good stuff from your blood that they need to produce healthy hairs. Laser therapy, it's fairly easy, right? Like I just said, you throw on a baseball cap and you wear it every day for X amount of minutes, depending on which laser you have. When we talked about price earlier, we have various lasers at different price points, right? And so when you're meeting with your consultant, it's determine what's best for your lifestyle and your budget.
Is hair loss caused? Sorry, I jumped on you, Jody. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Go for it.
Is hair loss have anything to do with hormonal issues?
In some cases, it does, right?
But not all cases?
Sometimes it's genetic. Sometimes it's hormonal. There's various things that cause hair loss. Different health conditions, stress, right? When we talk about stress, also contributes to hair loss.
What about wearing baseball caps? Angela and I've talked about that
yes,
before.
I have, because I feel like that's where Vic got his problem from.
Oh, that is pretty much a myth.
Really?
Should not cause hair loss.
So wearing a baseball cap's a myth of taking your hair away.
I heard it from the expert.
Really?
No, you're the expert.
She is the expert.
No.
She's the goat. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I've heard that with baseball players. They said, I'm losing my hair because I'm wearing a hat.
I wear a hat because apparently, here's what I was told, that it rubs the follicles back here, and that's what makes them fall out, and then they don't regrow. But she's saying that that's wrong.
Right. From doctors I've spoken with, that is generally a myth.
Interesting.
Many times, yes.
Hey, we've got some questions.
Again, I am not a doctor, so just based on my experience.
We do have a question on the Facebook line, which I don't have this issue yet, but I might down the road. Everybody knows that your thyroid can really mess up every system in your body. That includes your hair. Would something like this work with somebody who maybe has Hashimoto's or a thyroid problem? Because I would assume their hair would still reject the transplant, much like they rejected the hair that was there originally.
That's right. And that's when there is, an underlying health condition. We always recommend you talk to your doctor prior to that.
Okay.
And then we'd have someone get in front of the doctor to discuss anything that is health-related, thyroid-related, et cetera.
Okay. So and we'll let you go, Jody. I appreciate you coming on. I had to beg you to come on to do this. So thank you.
Yes.
Hans was not begging me to do this. I was begging Hans to get somebody
she didn't want
on.
to come talk to us?
Well, no, not really. But not in a bad sense. It's just one of those
Is
things.
Vic kind of annoying? Is that what it is?
It might be.
So how do you get into the queue? Are you guys backlogged for like years, or is it like you can get this process going within weeks, or what
Call
is the
Hans.
queue?
They'll get you in. Within a couple weeks, you could probably get a you can get a
But
consultation
they
within a couple weeks.
they have to look at you and kind of tell you what's going on.
Yeah,
right?
no,
Absolutely.
you have to get on a list to get in and get a surgery.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And right now, the surgery schedule is pretty booked up, but that's where, the first step is just to call Hans, schedule a consultation, go online on Hans, or you can go, call directly the local number, and we'll get you in for a consultation. It all starts there to see if surgery is an option or if the non-surgical options are better. But Vic, you need to come on in and do your laser and also do those follow-up PRPs.
I will.
Follow-up PRP. Man,
you
are all in on this.
I did. I started the process.
Why I'd love to invite y'all in for a complimentary treatment, by the way. So
bring it to the high heat. We'll be there.
I'll take Chris.
That's what I'm talking
I'll
about.
take Chris, and we'll have Delmar Gardens drop Eric off.
And I'll bring Delmar Gardens.
That's right. You have plenty of business.
Yeah.
Jody Barlow. Jody, thanks so much for joining us. The best way people want to get in, just contact Hans Wyman. You can look him up online, get a phone number, do whatever it is there. Jody, thanks again for taking some time to join us today.
thank you. Y'all have a great day.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
She's from the South.
You
She
can
said
tell.
y'all.
You know what? She lives in Florida.
She's from the South.
Boca Raton, baby.
I'll be there in about 3 hours.
At Hans?
Boca Raton.
Hell no.
I might just
Very
stop by
interesting
there.
about the baseball cap. I'm shocked by this knowledge.
There you go.
I'm shocked.
Well, but somebody on the Facebook line just said most people who are bald wear a baseball cap.
Well, because somebody also said ponytails are bad, and that has the same theory that baseball hat does, that it rubs the spot.
Then I guess
but
it
she
wouldn't
said
be.
it's not.
No. And
So
that's
now I don't know.
coming from doctors.
I know. Now I don't know. Now I'm completely.
That's why you like coming to the show. We teach you things.
Well, no, because I heard that from a doctor, so now I'm just conflicted.
Hey, we've heard a lot of stuff about
What
COVID.
kind of doctor?
We are
told you
doctors.
that?
A dermatologist.
We
A
are doctors.
Dermatologist, yeah.
Interesting.
We know more
So they're
about
not a hair
COVID than most
doctor.
doctors.
Not a hair doctor, a dermatologist.
Come on, man. You're learning with us.
I'll text
It's an
Dr. Larry.
adventure.
I'm learning that I can't trust anyone.
You can trust us. You can trust us.
What I've learned is I can trust no one ever.
Any questions you have, ask me. I'll let you know if they're true or not.
All right, as we and then ask his handler. We're gonna get. I'm sorry. Never again will I say that. I'm never bringing up Delmar Gardens because you're right. We give them a lot of publicity. You're right.
I love
was
Delmar
wrong.
Gardens. You're never going to offend me.
The tapioca pudding's amazing.
Have you had it?
I've heard about it.
Hold on. Is this Friday?
Go.
It's bingo night tonight.
All right, as we're going to break, check out the Arch from downtown St. Louis. We'll be back with more Edge right after this.
How do you know that?
Hi, this is Kate. You're listening to the Eggs Morning Show.
Hi, this is Conrad Bellman at Bellman's Carnection in St. Peters. Carnection means selection. We have over 150 cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and vans. All these vehicles are at our top quality dealership, along with our state-of-the-art service department, as open to the public. Easy to get to, right at the corner of I-70 and 370 in beautiful St. Peters. Carnection always means selection. Open 24/7 online at carnection.com.
If you want the best, don't settle for the rest. Come to F&S. F&S Collision Repair provides the best customer service, quality of work, paint color match, and paintless dent repair. They do it all. No job too big or too small. Just what your car or truck ordered. F&S Collision. Call today to schedule your appointment and get that car repaired. F&S Collision Repair.
Millions of people use Zoom Phone, the innovative and feature-rich cloud phone system for businesses of any size. Zoom Phone is simple to use, whether you're on a mobile device, desktop, laptop, or desk phone. And because every call is important to your business, Zoom Phone was built with reliability in mind, using geographic redundancy to keep your communications online. Empower your workforce with Zoom Phone. Visit zoom.com/phone system. Zoom, how the world connects.
You work from home, and now home can be anywhere you want with an RV from Bill Thomas Camper Sales. RV travel is the ultimate social distancing for your family, and you know what you have with you and where it's been. For 55 years locally, family-owned, Bill Thomas Camper Sales has had the highest quality for every budget, and they have guidelines in place for your safe shopping experience. Travel in comfort and safety with a visit to Bill Thomas Camper Sales in Wentzville. For details, hours, and directions, go to btcamper.com.
With everything going on today, it's easy to forget to take care of ourselves. Compass Health Network is here to help. We provide a wide range of mental health, primary care, and dental services for the entire family. Whether you need to talk to a therapist, get a routine health checkup, or have a filling replaced, Compass Health Network is here for you in person or virtually. Call 844-853-8937 to schedule an appointment or visit compasshealthnetwork.org for more information.
Spectrum Glass is known for their quality work on windshields, but they do so much more. Spectrum Glass also specializes in residential, commercial, and automotive window tinting. Reduce the heat, reduce the fading, and increase your comfort with professional window tinting from Spectrum Glass. Serving St. Charles and surrounding counties since 1995, Spectrum Glass is still your premier company for windshield replacement. And with free mobile service, they come to you. 636-294-1800 on Facebook and SpectrumGlassOnline.com.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider and are only available if the provider determines a prescription is appropriate. Subscription required. See website for full details and important safety information.
Hey guys, good news. The expensive little blue pill is now generic, which means the prescription medication to treat ED is super affordable at 4hims.com. And now get your first online doctor's visit free at 4hims.com. That's right. Zero copay, no awkward face-to-face conversations to get your prescription. That's really good news. To start your free online visit, go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/joy.
Now, back to the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back. Anybody have any big plans for the weekend? Angela, anything going on?
I'm going to go hang out with Reed Lowe tonight from 1 to 3 at Top Shooters. You can come join us there, listen, and find out your fan. Also, the Ambush are back in action this evening at 7:35. So
all right.
It's a busy day.
You have a very busy day.
Fridays are busy.
Platinum Rock Legends playing?
No. I'll be watching MASH episodes at Del Mar Gardens tonight.
Hey, Robert from the Facebook line says we should send Del Mar Gardens an advertising bill. They just might pay it and extend.
Wow.
Offer a discount.
I mean, we do make fun of Eric with it, but we always say complimentary things.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter. That's complimentary living over at Del Mar Gardens every night with those hot women.
Only that the bus sometimes can be late.
Once you go 90, you'll never go back.
Chris, enjoy your trip to Florida. You're not with us next week.
That's right.
All week? You're not going to be here all week
I'll be
next
gone
week?
all next week. It's
And maybe
spring
month.
break. Taking the kiddos to Florida.
You take them to the most decadent time of the year to go to Florida. They're only like 2 and 3 years old. Well, I guess Tyler's older.
Eric, I know a family that they're starting spring break before their kids are actually in first grade.
Yes.
Because you know why?
No.
Because they can.
Oh my
That's right.
God.
You tell them, Vic.
You know what? If you can, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. If you have the means and hey, let's just take off.
Why wouldn't you? Yeah.
In all seriousness, Chris does rent an island, so he's not really close to the spring breakers.
Tell Tom Brady we said hi if you see Tom Brady and Giselle.
Oh,
I'm going to be looking for
Will
him.
you take photos of all the famous people you see discreetly? Just like this?
I'll send you one. I'll send you one.
Oh, man.
Guys,
just take a picture of anybody and tell me.
Thanks
it's
for
somebody
joining
famous.
us on
I'll
The
be like,
Edge
okay.
today. Have a great week. I'll see you for Fox 2 News at 5 and 9 tonight. I don't know what I'm wearing color-wise.
It was just too
Orange.
easy yesterday
Yeah,
for you,
it was.
wasn't
It was orange. Let's go orange.
You going to do orange tonight?
Actually, no.
No.
How about maroon and blue?
Don't
gonna
have
be
a good
none
day.
of those colors.
Have a great day.